Welcome to another episode of
Right can top my knee.
Yeet
Yeet.
Ski
Hey,
Ski
hey, hey.
Ski. Okay.
Ooh, not that, not that.
รายการต่อไปนี้
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Jonathan, and we are a Boys Love podcast that talks about our favorite shows and all the press and the mess around them.
That is
Kevin.
true. And Jonathan, we are back in the same country, which has been a little while since we've been in the same country. Not that long, but same country.
Same country, not the same room
Not the
still.
same room yet.
Yet. Next week will look
Stay
better. Hopefully.
tuned. Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. Because this setup is a low crunch. A
Actually,
low...
I don't mind the setup,
I like our in-persons. We
I
look
like our in
gorgeous
persons,
together
but
in
I like
person.
this too. I like both,
Mhm.
for different reasons. I, I love it when we're in person because the banter is a little different, right? Just a little bit. But also at the same time, like, I feel as if we do well here too, right? I feel as if
Mhm.
we're giving and we're giving a lot, which is good.
We're giving
Um,
at home. We're giving COVID
we're giving at
2020.
home,
We're giving,
yeah, which is fine,
we're giving double vision. I'm giving
which is
eyeballs
fine.
today.
That is fine. Yeah, you no longer have double vision, which is
Yeah.
great. So, didn't mean to put you on blast, but I did. So as you know, I'm back from Korea. I got a lot to talk about that, but we're not going to take too long regarding that. Um, I had a good time.
I know I'm
And next
jealous.
time, Jonathan, you need to come. One thing
I
I want to
do.
tell you. So I told you I went shopping before we started recording. I
Hmm.
told you that you were like, did you do any shopping? And for those who know, and I think I said this last week, my schedule anytime I'm in Korea is always packed like I'm in New York because I know so
Your
many
stories
people
was eating, eating,
eating,
eating.
seeing people, and a lot of my Korean friends either are not in the same circles with each other or they are and they don't like each other.
Ooh,
So
not the drama.
yeah, so I can't necessarily put them all in the same room. So I have to see them all separately. I also had some friends who are in recovery from various medical issues as well too.
You saw
So,
that friend.
well, those friends, because I had three who had different medical issues that
Mm.
they're all recovering from. So I'm glad they're all in recovery and doing well overall. But it was a lot to do. So you're like, did you do any shopping? And really, I kind of wanted to, but I just didn't have the time.
You did a quick Olive Young run, a
I
quick
did go
little.
to Olive Young, but I didn't see anything that I wanted. I'll say that. And that's not anything bad because all the things that I wanted, I already have, and I have an excess. So it's like, why would I buy more? Um, so I did stop at Uniqlo. And this was because before my flight, so one thing about Korea and about the airport there, Incheon has been in the top five of airports for the past maybe 17 years. So it's
Mm.
one of the best airports in the world. Number one for the longest time has been the one in Singapore, and it still is. Um, but Incheon is up there
Is that
for a
girl?
few
Is that
reasons.
girl?
Yeah, for a few reasons. First of all, they have showers that you could use for a fee before or after your flight. And they clean those bathrooms regularly. You got a 30-minute limit, so you can't be in there like, doing like a whole
Doing
body
a full
massage. Right.
full hair routine, full
Yeah. Mm-mm. But you can do a nice shower, scrub a dub dub, do a little dookie if you that kind of person.
a quick douche
Wash
too
your
before your
face.
nets.
People who need to douche can do that, but maybe 30 minutes is
For
not
that
enough for
airport
certain people.
trade, you know.
Yeah, for people who like to do that, like airport bathroom, no thanks. But
People do it.
um yeah, there are people who do it. But I will say the best thing about those bathrooms, If you are transferring, it is $6. If you are not transferring and you're flying out of there and going to your final destination, then it is 13. So it's still really good. For 30
But
minutes
they
to
said
take a
shower at
shower.
home. Shower
No, no,
shower before
no.
you get here to save a little money.
Yeah, if you can, yes, but $13 for a nice shower, I would do
It
it.
looked
And
nice. It looked fancy. Yeah,
yeah, because I sent you
they have that in
pictures.
Hong Kong in the Hong Kong airport too. I saw,
Yep.
but
I
my
would not
layover was
trust it
quick.
if they had it anywhere in the US, particularly in any of the NYC area airports.
I don't even trust. There's bathrooms in the MTA here, and I wouldn't even trust that.
Well, I would never trust the bathrooms in that
Even if I had the biggest
MTA.
emergency, I'm not going to no
I
subway bathroom.
will find a restaurant or
I'll go
cafe.
to a bar.
Yes,
I'll go to a
yes,
hospital.
yes.
There's an
Um,
emergency room bathroom.
yes, but here is the queen of Korea, okay? So one thing that the US still has not been able to do is have a high-speed train, well, a high-speed train in general, but a
Hmm.
high-speed train that goes from the airport to the city center. And guess what? South Korea is one of those countries that has it. It's not the only one, because I want to say Hong Kong has one
Yeah, Hong
that
Kong
goes
has
to the
one to the
city
airport.
center.
Yeah.
Some of the airports in China do. I believe also in the airport in Taipei also has one as well too.
I don't know if
So
Thailand has one. They have something. Something with the
Thailand not
MRT.
yet.
I don't think
I
so.
think I
They're
think it
still.
is planned, but it's not there
Hmm.
yet because
Yeah,
their metro system is newer than some of these other countries. But it's something that is planned, and they will probably have it before the US does.
for
Um,
sure.
but one thing that I love is that high-speed train. It runs every 30 minutes from Incheon directly to Seoul Station out of both terminals. So, unlike New York City that has that air train nonsense, there's none of that. It's literally high-speed train in the terminal directly to the city center to Seoul
And boom,
Station.
you in,
And you're in and it's 45 minutes. It's very quick. And on the way, so I said I needed to do some shopping because I wanted a change of clothes so I could go ahead and shower before the flight. So I get to Seoul Station, which is the equivalent of Penn Station in New York or Union Station in Chicago for reference. You go in and if you have a flight with the Korean airline, so that's with Asiana, Korean Air, etc., you can check in at Seoul Station, at the train station. So not even at the airport. And you could check into your flight, check in your luggage, your checked luggage, and
how
you
they
would
checking
not
in
see
your luggage to the airport from
they do it because you won't see your
they take it
luggage
on the
until
train to the airport?
they have a shuttle that does it for you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you won't see your luggage again until your final destination,
Hmm.
which is great. So if you go early enough, like I think you can check in as early as 10 hours before your flight. They'll take your luggage. Of course,
America
before
could
you
never.
check into your flight, you have to buy the ticket for the high-speed train.
Mhm.
Buy your ticket for the high-speed train. That is also about $12 each way. That's great. You get that, check into your flight, they check your luggage, and then you can also do the immigration check also at Seoul Station where they check your passport, give you the stamp for exit, and boom. After I did that, because Seoul Station is also a big hub, I got on the subway, went 2 stops to Myeongdong, which is a big shopping district, probably the biggest one in Seoul. Went ahead, went to Uniqlo, bought a shirt, realized I spent way too long in Myeongdong, way too long,
All
to the
this
point
for
I
a
was,
Uniqlo shirt, y'all. All this
yes, because I was like,
20
I'm just
minutes
gonna
to wait
go to
for
a
a
place. I was
Uniqlo
like,
shirt.
I'm gonna go to a place that I know real quick, get what I need, I know what size I need,
I'm thinking
and
someone dookied on you, and that's why you need this Uniqlo shirt.
no, I just needed a shirt to change into because I was going on a 15-hour flight
Hmm.
after I had been literally in a jumpsuit for the past 9.5 hours, going out eating and stuff in my stomach. So it's like, okay, I need to
Smelling like
shower and
Korean barbecue.
I didn't have Korean barbecue, but I needed to change before I got onto the flight, shower and change because I'm not going to get onto a flight without showering. especially a 15-hour one. Not going to do it. So go ahead, get the shirt, realize that my train was leaving in less than 15 minutes. And I'm like, I'm not going to make this train because it takes me 9 minutes to walk to the subway station and another 6 minutes to get from the subway station to Seoul Station. So I get there. Of course, my train left 10 minutes prior, but I can take the next one. What I did was I said, sorry, I missed my train. They have a window where they're like, okay, you can exchange your ticket for the next one. There is a penalty, but what they do is they refund your ticket price of $12.
Mm-hmm.
And then you end up, and then you have to pay an additional $9. So pretty much when you do the math, like you end up paying like an additional $2 for the penalty or whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever. It's still cheaper than whatever I would get in the US. So I'm good. So get on the next train, thinking I'm gonna miss my flight. Mind you, at this point, the train that I was supposed to get on was supposed to leave at 6 p.m. I end up getting on the one that was like 6:40 something. And it said I'll arrive around 7:30 or whatever. And my flight was leaving at 9 or was supposed to. When I get on the train, my flight is delayed by half hour. So I was like, oh, this is great. But I'm like, will I have enough time to shower and all of that? Luckily, the bathroom for the shower was literally a five
Right at your
minute
gate.
walk from my gate. So I was like, this is great. So I was able to shower. I was even able to get some food. And by the time I got my food and everything, they were lining up to board the flight. I was great.
Boom, look at
Oh,
you, ready to
and
sit on a
also
15-hour flight with all the aunties and the
everything
uncles.
fresh, cleaned, all of that. Oh, and the best thing, which I forgot to mention, and this is why, Jonathan, when you come with me to Korea, you're going to be like, why have I not been here before? So if you buy a high-speed ticket, what happens is instead of going through normal security, you get to go through security that the crew members go through. And you know, that line is super fast. All you have to do is show your ticket, and there's also a stamp on your plane ticket saying you
Because you
took the
already got
high-speed train.
pre-screened at the thing.
Correct. So they just have you slide right through, and I got to cut a bunch of people. It was great. No shoes taken off, none of that nonsense. You
Literally,
just
yeah, in Asia, literally, I never need to do any of that.
Mm-mm.
TSA
All they
is
do
so
is
easy
scan
over
your
there.
bags. They're efficient. And the fact that I got to skip the line because that line was long, that was another thing that made everything so smooth. I was great.
So what you're saying is
I
Rike and Top My Knee are going to Korea soon.
at some point in the very near future. But speaking of places we are going, we have an announcement. So we are actually going to be in Chicago. So y'all know your boy is a Chicago boy, even though I was born in Detroit, but I lived in Chicago the longest.
Hmm.
And we are going to have a Chicago event on Friday, June 5th in the evening during the Pond Fan Event weekend.
Yeah, before
So
Pond, before
just before
the dates with
Pond.
Pond.
Right. So please continue to listen to our podcast, follow us on social media, like and subscribe, all of that, so then you can continue to get the updates on this. We will probably have the full update by
More
next
details.
episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably soon, 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 soon. Either
Soon,
the
soon,
next episode
soon.
or next 2 weeks, you'll hear
Right.
more information from us. But we're collabing with Boys
Yes.
Love, Boys Love, Adam and
Yes.
RJ. We're collabing
Yes.
with QL in the City.
Yes.
It's gonna be really
Uh,
fun.
it's gonna be a
First,
lot of fun.
I don't know if it's the first Chicago BL meetup.
It is,
I don't know if
as
if
far
it's
as we
first.
know.
One of the first. One of the
Yeah.
first.
As far as
Yeah,
we know, there hasn't been another BL meetup in Chicago before.
there might be
So this
like
might
yeah, a different kind of BL meetup, like a manga, more anime BL meetup. But this is like
maybe.
we're
This is
talking
for
about
live
Thai
action for
BL.
Thai, right?
Yeah,
S- So we are very excited for this. We love collaborating with folks, especially with Adam and RJ, especially with QL in the city because they've always been good to us.
good people,
So
fun
yeah,
people.
good people, fun people, and they're nasty like us. So it's all good.
They might not show it on video or on social, but they're like we do, but they
They can be
nasty for
uncouth.
sure.
They know they can be uncouth, and we've seen it. So,
So if you
and
want
we've
to see
heard
that
it.
uncouthness in person, save the dates. June
Yes.
5th.
And it'll be in the evening, exact times and location coming to a ear near you.
An ear and an Instagram near you.
Correct. Also another thing is we did get resumes. Now, many weeks ago, it feels like it was many weeks ago, but actually I think it was like maybe a month ago.
That's probably a month ago. We
Um,
were so busy.
we were so busy. And we did put a call out to get some assistance. And we said, send your resume to RyCanTopMyKnee at gmail.com. You can still do that, by the way. We did get some resumes. We're planning to review and respond to all of those in the week, this week, if not next week. Thank you for submitting. Sorry we haven't responded yet, but we have been swamped. And of course, I was
It's been,
traveling and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Jonathan
yeah.
was busy with stuff.
I
So, but
had
now,
eye procedures and stuff.
yes,
Yes.
Jonathan had stuff going on. But now
Hmm.
that all of that has settled for a bit, we can now go ahead and do other things. So please stay tuned. If you have submitted something, you will hear something from us within the next coming weeks. Um, Again, before we get to word on the tweet, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe by ringing the bell. Ding
Ding, 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 ding,
dong.
ding.
Anyway, let's get to word on the tweet.
Let's. Um, Word on the tweet. This week, y'all, I'm
Mm.
so jealous. Every day this week, I've been feeling the biggest FOMO of my life because I really, like last year, I told myself, oh my God, Songkran 2026, I'm gonna be there. We had friends last year that went and made us
Mm-hmm.
feel so jealous. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I'm so gonna be there 2026.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So
Mm.
this past week, I just been seeing everyone's feed, all these boys getting wet and wild and sloppy, right? Like, who's your favorite boy that you saw being messy? We saw like Jeff being all messy and wet on stage. We
Mm-hmm.
saw Ton First One kissing multiple
Mm.
times. There was a
Mm-hmm.
lot of couple kissing. Xinu
Yes,
were kissing.
that's not a surprise.
We saw maybe William S kissing. I don't know. I don't know. We saw GMMTV boys drinking bottles of Henny, straight from the bottle too. Um, we saw Film and Nance make it out. Did you see that video?
Yes. I
Film
saw
from
a
Ja
lot of
Film
people making out. Now they're all kind of like merging together.
merging together. Of course, Dow Off-Road were being, coupley together, drunk coupley
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. I mean, I don't expect
Nothing less from the
less.
gays.
Yeah. Um, Overall, it was I don't know if I have a favorite. I know Jung was looking great wet.
Of course.
Um, but overall it wasn't anything that I was surprised to see. You know?
There was
Because
no
at
new
this
new
point,
couple
I'm
announcements, no
so
new.
used, yeah, it's stuff we're so used to seeing now. Like anyone who's in the BL world knows, like every song cran, they're gonna act up, they're gonna be very
Hmm.
wet, they're gonna be very sloppy, and that's great. Have fun, and
Oh,
we're not there. Yeah.
but one
Oh,
person came
oh,
out talking some nonsense.
ooh,
Force from Force Book came
uh-oh.
out like mid Songkran week, or it was like one Monday or Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
with like a statement being like, "Hey guys, like, try not to post or repost or film any of like the actors or any of the boys like during Songkran because all these boys have sponsorships and ambassadorships and you don't want to film them doing anything that like kind of tarnishes that or ruins their bag, to paraphrase, And everyone's like, "Girl, this is y'all are in public. Y'all are doing this in public. Y'all are buying
Exactly.
the like VIP booth of this area higher than everyone else, so everyone can see you
Yeah.
going crazy, turning up." And
Right.
now you're being like, "Don't post us because we're gonna lose our Gucci sponsorship or our, you know, Oishi honey and lemon whatever ad." I don't
I
know. Like, I
so
understand, people want privacy like anyone else, but
right.
you're also a celebrity.
Yes. And the part that I again, I agree with you. I get where you're like, okay, you want to protect your bag. But also, if you are buying VIP tickets to certain float and you're on a float
If
where
you're on a
everyone could
float,
see
if you're at
you,
some big
if
party
you're,
event,
yeah, if you're at
everyone
some
can
big
see
event,
you.
phones are going to be out. People are going to record you, even if they're intending to or not. So if you're worried about your bag, then maybe you need to be in a state of where you can keep decorum that you find acceptable that could be recorded.
There has to be like private Songkran events
Yeah, or go
that
to a
all the
private
elite
event
are
or
going
have
to,
your
right?
own. Yeah, like if you want to, instead of being out in the street where everybody, their mama, grandmama, great uncle, ghost
Every
of the
foreigner too.
ancestors are
Everyone flew
out.
over. I think this was
Yeah,
the biggest turnout of Songkran ever.
yeah. And there were a lot of foreign visitors this time.
Hmm.
A lot from all over. And I even know some friends that went from like Taiwan. But also, I'm gonna do a shout out to Jovi because I love me some Jovi, right? Jovi put out shared something on Instagram about some of the rites and things that people do during Songkran other than the just spraying water on the street,
Hmm.
which is going to the temple, pouring water over the Buddha, all of that to get the blessings and all of that.
Yeah, people
Which
kind of lose the whole
yeah, because
cleansing aspect
people,
of Songkran. You're there
yeah.
to cleanse away the bad energy for the new year, cleanse away the.
Exactly. Yeah, and I'm so glad that that was shared around because I think people need to understand that Songkran is more than just throwing water at each other, which I mean, great, that's a fun aspect. Not
More than
saying
getting
people
blackout
shouldn't do
drunk
that.
and throwing water at each other. Yeah.
Right. Which if that's what you want to do
You could
at
do
it.
you could
Get
do that
wet.
back at home. Come on now.
Yeah, do be wet, I'm all about the wetness. It's hot in Bangkok, so I get
Hmm.
it. But also let's not forget like, the roots of the new year, of bringing in the new year. Also I love how a lot of other people are also showing the other kind of New Years that are within other Southeast Asian countries that are happening around
Hmm.
this time as well too. Like the one in Laos and the one in Myanmar. So it's really great that we're beginning to see people are like not taking away from the water of it all in in Thailand, but also showing like there's a lot of other things happening in the same place as well
Yeah, you're more
too.
exposed to everything else now. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love seeing it.
Hmm.
What else has been going on?
Um, Speaking of film, remember I said film was making out with Nant, which
Yes.
is I don't know if they were ever co-stars or anything. This is like a different Nant. This Nant was at he was recently in Reset as playing like the little assistant.
Yes.
But they were macking. But
Mm,
the film was also at like he just had a birthday event and
yes.
someone like he was like blowing out the candles of his little cake at this birthday event at the mall or whatever. Some
Hmm.
random man like jumped at him, tried to kiss him.
Yeah. I thought it was an auntie
It
wearing a
was a man.
mask. I thought that was
I
an
saw
auntie.
the description said man. I don't know. It could be an auntie too. I don't
Yeah.
know. This
Either
person.
way, it's a person.
I was like, where's the decorum?
Mm,
Songkran is over. And
yeah,
now we're people still thinking you can get wet and wild.
well, people, even if it was in the middle of Songkran, there's
And there's consent.
boundaries,
There's boundaries and consent.
right, that need to be respected. And you can't just be running up to people like that. They lucky that's not in like New York or Chicago, because you run up on somebody here
The
like
cake
that,
getting
you getting
thrown.
clocked. You getting clocked.
Yeah,
So
Florida.
right away. So please, folks, if you're coming to the US,
If you do that to us, you you can.
no, you do not run up to people like that. Like, because that's how you get decked. Okay.
Hmm.
Like, don't do it. Okay. You're gonna come up to somebody, you're gonna come correct, be like, hi, how are you? Can I take a picture with you? Blah blah. That's the way you do it. Okay. So just a warning to some of y'all who've never been to the US, don't do that.
Who are coming up to Kevin.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
mean, if you come up to me, I might,
he might
jump.
kiss you back. No, he won't. He won't.
No, mm-mm. I don't just kiss anybody because certain people don't need to be kissed
Ooh.
because certain people don't brush their teeth.
Oh my God. Speaking of kiss,
Anyway,
so Ton from Ton First One.
hmm
He was like apologizing for kissing First One and like a press conference he was at. And I was like, why are
Why?
we regressing right now? What's like, wasn't Kenshira like the biggest show of last year?
Yes.
One of the biggest shows of last year. And people were so excited for them as a ship. But then when you see them acting, it's another thing of like people like to see gay on screen, but then when you see gay in real life, you're like, what's going on?
So let me guess. The people who are upset are the same people who don't believe gay people exist.
Maybe.
It sounds like it is. And I
God
mean,
forbid
I don't
people are queer in real
know.
life.
Yeah, and I don't know ton and first one's like sexuality. Like,
We don't know if
and we're probably
they're
not gonna know, but
together in real life, but
we
maybe,
don't know.
you want to get a little flirty and kissy during when the
During
lick
a
hit,
fan meet, which you kind of want to
It's not for the
see
family. It
anyway.
was during Songkran,
Yeah, well, even then. So what?
right?
Like,
Enjoy it.
yeah, like we're getting
You like it
fan
on screen,
service. Yeah, we're getting fan service at one of the biggest events in Thailand.
or they're just
Okay.
feeling the vibes. They're
Yeah. Kiss
feeling the
whoever you want to
juices, feeling the
kiss.
henny.
Yeah. Kiss whoever you want to kiss. If the kiss between them was consensual, if you don't want to see it, turn off the TV.
If you don't want to see it,
Turn off your phone.
close your
Swipe
eyes.
right. Close your eyes. Wear blinders. Go like this all around. Like, people need to get a grip. I feel as if we say this every other week. People need to calm down.
People just, I
Why
don't
is your
know,
sphincter in a
hypocritical. I don't
bunch
know.
over something someone else is doing? Why don't you mind your own sphincter? Oops, he made me hit the mic.
And
Mind your
speaking
own sphincter.
speaking of sphincters, um, the Wooju Lie continues.
Child,
And what did I say? I feel
the
like I called it.
fistula.
We
The
called it. I was
fistula.
like,
Yes.
Jeff is gonna sue. This show is
And
not coming
and he's
out.
about to. It looks like he's ready because
Everyone
he
was
put out
like,
that
he needs to
statement.
make a statement. And then at the
He
last
did.
minute, he said, hey, I try to do this nice, but we seeking um legal action. Let me pull up the statement. What did he say exactly? He said, let's see, studio on Saturn.
It's a
Um,
longer statement,
it's
but
long, but to paraphrase,
hmm
you know, he at the beginning of this project, it was more of like a collaboration also with Studio on Saturn with his studio,
hmm
and he and his team were a part of seeing the final cut of the show, like as an artist
uh-huh.
you want to see what's getting edited of your image and
hmm
likeness.
hmm
And he tried to contact this company to try to be a part of that process. I guess he was denied. He also like says that he never received payment at all for the
See,
show.
mm,
And
mm,
everyone's like, "Oh shit, like this is serious now. How are you
mm,
not even gonna
mm,
pay the
mm.
artists that are in this show?"
Especially something that was shot over 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. And so I don't know. He says like, they try to work with this company in any way possible before this thing is airing, and I don't know, talks weren't conducive, so seeking legal action. And now the show's like pulled off of Gaga Ulala. And so since that happened, apparently the new company, wrote a statement.
hmm
People are saying that this is like a fake since it's a new Instagram account, but it might be real. So Habitus Company
hmm
is, I guess, the new company that bought the rights to Wooju Bakery.
hmm
They came back being like, "Hey, we uh we are sorry for like all this, hubbub about the show, but
hmm
we paid the artist fees, like we paid everything. We bought the rights to the show legally. Like everything is right on our side. Um, we've secured the full like distribution rights for Would You Bakery and are planning to do
mm,
so, but saddened to see that, there is some miscommunication with Jeff, probably.
mm.
So we'll see what happens because if they say that they paid everything, but Jeff says he hasn't received payment, like what does that mean? Like either it got lost in the in between, like maybe they paid the old company that went bankrupt, and that company just took the money and like ran with their bankruptcy. Like where did the money go?
Yeah. I mean, those are questions that need to be answered. Um,
Because
there's it's a whole mess. Now, one thing you're not going to do is not going to give somebody their money. And if Jeff's saying he hasn't been paid, he hasn't been paid.
like he's not gonna
I'm
lie
standing
about
with
that.
Jeff on that. Like, why would he lie
Yeah.
about it? You know? And also, I'm going to talk about stupid fans regarding this as well. There have been some people who,
Have just been
I
dying to
guess
watch this
were,
regardless of anything.
yeah,
Because they
but
just
then there's
want to
also
see
been,
Jeff Barcode again. And
well,
they don't care about
yes,
the actual
yeah, but
actors.
I wasn't going to mention that. I was going to mention how some people were trying to drag Cinema Upright, which is another company that was involved, and they were just
Oh,
involved in post-production, right?
they
So you
said we
remember,
just edited this.
right, that's all they said, and people were trying to drag them, and it's like, that got nothing to do with them,
That's a third party that just
right.
got, paid to cut
Yeah,
cut up and,
yeah, and they probably got their money. So you know what? Habitus needs to figure out how to pay Jeff and Barcode because I'm assuming Barcode didn't get paid either.
right.
At
Barcode
this rate.
hasn't GMMTV hasn't put out a statement. So hopefully Jeff is doing this on behalf of Barcode. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. But it sounds like, people are not getting paid. I, both of us have said this. Well, I know I definitely said this. I am not going to believe this show is coming out until I actually see it
Until you
in front
see
of my
it.
eyes
Hmm.
and I'm actually watching it. And even then I may not believe it.
We don't know what
But
happened if now it's gonna be like a legal battle now.
yeah,
Is this gonna get delayed for another 2 years now? Is this gonna get thrown away? Like what's gonna
I
happen?
am at the point where I'm okay with the show not coming out.
Same,
And
same.
and I feel as if a lot of other folks feel the same way because we already accepted that it
We
wasn't
have put it
coming.
we put it to
Yeah.
rest already.
Yeah. So why they're still trying to push this show and they still don't have all their ducks in a row beats me. Like, what's not quacking in the
What's not
quacker?
Quacking?
Like, what's not? And like,
It's not clocking to you. It's not
right.
clocking to you, as
I
Justin
don't
Bieber
get
said.
it. Like,
But also, like,
just
if you're this new company and you bought the rights to some show that, flopped from some old company that went bankrupt, I don't know, why wouldn't you work and reach out with all the actors from the original show? At least your lead actor, your lead couple, Jeff and
right.
Barcode. Like
Especially since
maybe you
Jeff is
worked with
huge.
yeah, like maybe you connected with all the other Koreans in the show, but like your two main Thai actors of this
Yeah.
collaboration, if
Yeah.
they're not on board with this, why are you still like, we don't care. We bought it. We're gonna release it. We're gonna edit it however we see. That's gonna look messy on your side regardless, you know?
Yeah. It's gonna be messy as hell. I
Like, wouldn't you want your lead actors to promote the show? Why not work with them?
yeah. I
I
don't
don't
get
know.
it. I wish everyone the best in the lie that is Wooju
Mm. And that's on
because
Wooju.
and that's on Wooju. You know what else is on Wooju, but not a lie. We got to get to our shows of the week. So, Jonathan, what is your show this week?
My show this week is Contrast. I finally started Contrast.
Oh,
Finally. I've been stuck
yes.
in GMMTV world
And
and
do on
Mundi
with me.
world.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, I need to get back into JBL. I need to. The
Mm.
OGs of gay
Mm.
BL content. Um, so
Mm-hmm.
Contrast, when I first saw the poster, I was like, I don't know what this is. This looks weird.
Oh,
Not weird. I was like, this looks like just like a typical like high school BL. Like
yes.
it's probably like really like,
It looked like it was going to be
templatized.
just kind of fluffy, like probably a nice
Yeah.
story, but just fluffy.
Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna be like I told you, like when I saw the first episode and I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
this is actually deep. Is giving like depth of field meets like our
Mm-hmm.
youth.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was like, ooh, like the cinematography is good, the acting looks good,
Mm-hmm.
the chemistry looks good. I was like, oh, I'm
Mm.
intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, the storyline is ooh, like the
It
first
gets
two
deep, it gets
episodes,
dark.
yeah, the first two episodes were not bad. But I was kind of like, okay,
I was like, is this
I'm
a
in it
sports
for the
BL?
ride. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, but I'm in for the ride. And I
Mm-hmm.
think it was towards the end of maybe episode two where we saw like the Akira and the tutor. And that's when I was like, mm,
The moment he was like, yeah, so the main characters are Akira and Kaneda, and they're
mm-hmm,
both like in high school. One
mm-hmm,
is like dealing with like internal struggles with like soccer, and he had like
mm-hmm,
an injury which stopped him from going
mm-hmm,
to soccer. And then his brother is like really good at soccer, his little brother.
mm-hmm,
So he's like kind of like angry that his brother is like surpassing him in soccer, and like his own internal
mm-hmm.
battles with that.
You're right.
And then Akira is just like a loner honors kid. Don't know too
Mm-hmm,
much about him, but they like
mm-hmm.
meet on like a rooftop. Not really a rooftop, but like
On the stairwell
on
in
the
their school
stairwell.
that's underused, an underused
Yeah.
stairwell.
And like that part was very like depth of field. I was like, oh, a little hidden, safe little space for them to
Mm-hmm.
be a little fruity and get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then Akira, like, he goes to this like tutoring school, it's cram school.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this like older guy that like shows up to pick him up. And now
Mm.
at first I was like, is this a tutor? They're like, oh yeah, this is my tutor. And I was like, this
Yeah.
this man like already like it's you can see in the casting. I was like, I don't like the way this guy looks. I was like, this guy gives creep.
Yeah. And I was like, you getting a tutor after cram school?
And,
Late
and
at
you and you're
night?
over here like, don't tell Canada, don't tell
I
him.
was
And I was
like,
like,
you
why
doing
not?
something. I was like, you doing something a little, that's the kind of what I was getting. Like,
No, I
I
haven't
was
seen
like,
episode three. I'm only on episode. I just finished episode two,
okay. So I'm
and I
not
was
gonna
already
say anything
like,
else
but the way
because
they were like walked off together, and he was
mm,
like, "Oh, I'm your ex tutor," and I was like, "Oh, you probably more than that." I was like, "Is this who is this sugar daddy?"
I'm
That's
gonna keep my mouth shut. But you'll find out, and it
I'm
gets more and more
scared.
interesting. It gets more and more interesting.
I was like, "Get away from this high schooler! Like, who is this creep man now? Is this
Well,
your like ex boyfriend? Is this your sugar daddy? Is this your?"
you'll see. It's a little the way they met is messy. Yeah, I'll say that. The way they met is kind of messy, but
Hmm.
it makes sense in some ways, but also at the same
About
time,
queer youth and exploring your sexuality, and that's
you'll
some
see.
people's only
You'll
option.
see.
That's what I'm headcanoning already, but yeah,
You'll see.
I'll watch more, but that's my show of the week. I'm excited to see more. What's
Oh yes.
yours?
It is really good. Really,
Yeah, there's
really
like
good.
6 episodes out right now. Yeah,
Yes, and I'm
it's on
all the
Gaga.
way caught up. All the way caught up. Um, my show this week is Never Forget Your Enemy, which is a Korean BL that ended actually last week. So all 8 episodes are out. So if you want to binge like I did until 7 a.m., please do. Because that's why I went to bed late because I also had jet
You were
lag
jet lag, yeah.
slash and I was like, oh, this show is good. I watched the first 2 episodes on my plane ride. And I texted Jonathan as soon
That you,
as I was like,
as
this show
soon
is
as you
good.
saw the booty meat on your plane
It
ride.
literally came, I was like, whoa, that's a more than a crest. That's like the cliff. That's
Oh,
definitely, I saw the split, you know.
you got
Um,
mooned.
and I was like, whoa, but it's a good story. Um,
Mm,
I would not say it's the best Korean BL that we've seen because I still think the
yeah.
messiest and best one that we've seen overall is Secret Relationships.
I
Um,
love Love in the Big City. It's still
and
like my
Love in the
number.
Big City, of course,
Like
even
it
though
might
we
have
argue
taken
that
over
may not
Semantic
really be.
Error. Like,
Yeah, and Semantic Error was a good one. This
hmm
one is up there though. I would put
mm.
it up there as one of the best Korean BLs, not the top one, but
But
definitely one
of
of the best
recent,
ones.
yeah,
Yeah, of recent.
better than
Um,
Pete's Trap. Yeah.
whatever. God, Peace Trap was the budget Secret Relationships show. But anyway, this show was really good. I love a mystery. I love a little bit of crime. Um, there's, I will say, it's one of those shows that you need to pay some attention to because the way that the story is told is kind of disconnected until the end, but it all kind of
Mm.
makes sense because one of the main characters is dealing with dissociative amnesia. So he's
Oh,
slowly getting some of his memories back, and he has a memory gap of 10 years. So,
whoa.
and it's set on him and his relationship with his former high school enemy. who has become like his long-term lover, you know.
That's why he's
So
never forget your enemy. So like he'll like flash
exactly.
back to like I hate you, and then the
Yeah,
guy's like we've been
they
dating for
they've
years,
had an
mama.
on
What?
and off friendship where they go off hating each other, then liking each other, then hating each other, like back and forth. But I would
Mm.
say watch the show. It's really good. Each episode is roughly about a half hour, so it is an easy binge. Especially since it's only 8 episodes. If I tell you more, y'all gonna be that I'm spoiling the whole thing. One of the main characters, Wong Jun Soo, um, he plays well, the actor, his name is Wong Jun Soo. He plays Gi Hanul in the show. Also played one of the Korean sons in Bangkok Boy. So
Oh,
I was trying to
wait,
figure out
which
why he looks
one?
familiar.
The
He
like the
was
one that was in Mr. International Thailand, that one? The buff
no.
one? No.
No. This is the skinny one. The one that was like the annoying sadistic one. So that son, not the buff one, and not the stupid son, because there was the artist son, there was the one who was psychotic, and then there was the one that was just dumb. So
Wait, let me see. Which one? I need a nar now.
yeah, you'll see.
Which one? What was his name?
In the show, as in not a, I don't remember his name in Bangkok Boy. I just remember
Hmm.
his name. Oh, you want the actor's name?
Yeah.
Wong Jun Soo. So
Oh,
if
he
you
was in Bangkok Boy, really?
Yeah, go ahead and look in on my drama list. And then if you
Oh,
click on his profile, you'll see he was in Bangkok Boy. And I was like, oh,
the way I don't remember him.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. I remembered him as soon as like I was like, oh, now I remember who he played. I was trying
I
to
see,
figure
I
out
see.
where I'd seen his face before, and there it was.
Interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, we got to talk about some shows that just ended. So we have three shows that have ended. Some of them needed to end. Actually, one of them did, and I'm still not caught up with it.
After some messages on Discord, I was like, maybe I need to skip a couple episodes and I get to one of those scenes.
Yeah.
I want to see some bike riding, you know what I mean?
Well, they bike ride.
Bikes were ridden.
But Love Like a Bike. Good. Glad it ended. I
What would
will
you rate
finish
it? Oh no,
it.
you didn't finish it. Oh.
I didn't finish it. I will finish it. I'm maybe 3 episodes behind because I think it's only 8 episodes, right? It's not
Oh.
something super long, but I'm gonna finish it. I will. Like maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see what, where the spirit leads me. Um, a show that ended that was a good show
That
that
ended
ended
today as
today.
we're recording.
Yes, it's My Romance Scammer. Great show. For
Hmm.
GMM TV, that is, because were there ways it could be better? Absolutely. Because GMM TV, one thing that it never fails to do is the GMM TV itself.
The endings are ooh,
Yeah,
a
it's
little
like there's
rough.
Yeah, it's kind of like, there's certain things that I'm like, you could have done this differently and it would have been more effective, but they always like to tie things up in a nice bow, for whatever reason, and have the ships together. And which in this case, you know what? I'm okay
Hmm.
with the ships being together. There's just other things that I'm like, he didn't have to do X, Y, and Z.
I haven't finished.
You
I need
know,
to watch the finale. Yeah.
Yeah, the finale was what you expect from GMM I'll say that.
Hmm.
Nothing extraordinary, but overall, the journey to the finale was pretty good. So,
Hmm.
I enjoyed the show.
And stay
And
tuned for maybe something from us
oh
for
yes, that's
my romance thing. Stay
right.
tuned for
Stay
maybe a little
tuned.
bonus. Stay tuned.
hmm and then finally, what ended was Duong with You,
Do on with
which
you.
I did not finish. You did.
I
Um,
did yesterday. Oh, I didn't talk about yesterday.
oh
QL in the City
yeah, that's
hosted
right.
a finale watch party for Dwan with You.
Yes.
It was
hmm
really fun. It was good. It was
hmm
big turnout.
It
Um,
was.
like
I
I
saw
was
the
like scrambling for a
pictures.
seat. I was like, damn, I need a chair.
Yeah, when
Um,
y'all were at the event, I was literally asleep. And it
As
was
you
in
should
the
be, as you
yeah,
should. Yeah.
jet lag got the best of me. But I was so happy to see the turnout, and I was very happy for QL in the city because it seems as if the more they do events, the more people show up. And I feel as if those folks are going to be very busy because they do great events. People want to meet other BL fans and they want to build community. And QL in the city is doing just that, you know. So
Hmm.
I'm going to sing their praises until the cows come home. And I don't
As you
even have
should.
cows. So that means it's going to be forever.
Yeah, because it was fun to see a finale to see a finale together with other people because you get to like ooh and ah and it
Hmm.
was yeah, and the finale for Dawn with You it was an hour and a half. A
Oh,
little long, Dumandi gotta give us like a Kimjira, the finale was like 2 hours, right?
yeah. But
Um,
Kamjira, that 2 hours went by fast,
this it was a little draggy, but
as expected,
because
because of that long
they're
ass sex
giving us
scene that I'm
fluff, they're
still
giving
stuck
us
on.
happiness, they're giving us
Yeah.
you get to see the boys happy. Yeah, I rated the show like 9 out of 10. I loved Dawn with You. Oh, oh, oh!
Really?
Don't do all that. Don't do all that.
Really? I
I
would say
love this
this. I
show.
am still stuck in that same spot on episode 7 because I would turn it on. I'm like, the sex scene is still going on, and then I won't hit fast forward, I'll click out.
I mean, you just gotta skip
One
ahead
day
or else you
I
don't
will
gotta
find a way to
see
skip ahead, but they
Duan
need to
get
not
ahead, you
have
know?
20-minute sex scenes. Mundi,
And that
unless
is
the sex
Dumandi's
scene is
problem.
hidden
Yup.
and cheeks are, well, first of all, with this couple, like I said, they are way too young.
21 and 23, yeah.
I do not need to see bony twinks, playing the xylophone. I don't need to see that.
And they
Uh,
do. They do.
yeah, I don't need to see that. Like if
They
you're
nasty in
doing,
the novel, apparently. Like nasty, nasty.
yeah, if you're gonna do nasty Mundi, you know, nasty with like, sadly the ship that's now gone. What is it? Ping
Jimmy
and
Ohm.
yeah, Jimmy Ohm. Also, well, I don't need to see that, but
It was
Ping and
good. In the next prince, it was good.
yeah, Ping and what's his name?
That is not Dumandi. That's change.
Oh yeah, that's changed. But I love them too, and I wish they were still together. But even
That
Z
was good
Nunu,
too.
if you're gonna be like, they didn't
We
even
got
show,
20 minutes Xenu love scenes
and
in the
it was
next
not even a
prince.
good sex scene, and it could have been 10 times
It was
better.
just dragged out
It was
where
dragged
it's
out,
a lot
and
of it's 20
we
minute
barely
foreplay.
saw Z's ass. So it's like,
I saw too much of him. I didn't need to see more.
if you are going to have a long ass sex scene, you need to give us Beyond Cloud kind of sex scenes to
And give
make
us
it,
the
if they're gonna be,
penetration then. I'm not sitting
we're
for
gonna
20
need to
minute
see a lot
foreplay
more
and 10
than
seconds of the actual
like, do Monday get a new intimacy coordinator? Because I don't like this. Or you
Ooh,
know what? Make it 2 minutes
you're like
max.
maybe we need to start watching the cut versions instead.
Yeah, because I can't. Like the uncut is not doing it for me. You know what we need to cut to? We have a new show alert. We got many new shows. Okay. We got some new shows. We got a few new shows, which is
A
nice.
lot.
Yeah. So the first one is Magic Move, which this is a Thai show. I forgot who's in it. It comes
Magic
out April.
move.
Yeah, it comes out April
Hmm.
21st on Tuesdays on iQIYI. Um, yeah, I forgot who's in it, but it's coming out and it's Thai.
Oh yeah. All right. All right,
Yes.
boys.
Yes. Then next is Fake Fact Lips.
What you call
This is
me?
yes, Fake Fact Lips. This is a
Bleach butch body.
this is a Japanese BL that comes out April 24th. This is a Friday show that's on Gaga Ulala.
Oh, I'm excited for this show because it has this one boy, Yusuke. He was in another
Yes.
BL called
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Unlucky Has No Choice But to Kiss. I really liked that
Yes. That
show.
was a good show. That was a really
And
good
he's
one.
cute. He's cute.
Mm-hmm. Then Love Asylum.
Our favorite BBB is gonna be back on
Well,
our
he
screens.
might lose that title. And we'll talk
Well,
about that
the
later.
BBL move shifted to a front situation because you saw some bobbies moving. His little go-go boy routine.
I did. One thing about him, he has rhythm and flexibility. So, Poom,
Mm.
you know what to do with your body.
Boom,
And
come
I
onto
know
the
you
podcast,
snore.
please, because
Yes. I'm gonna ask you if you snore because I'm pretty sure you do.
You said
And I don't
snoring.
and
I
I
thought you
don't
were talking
mind
about
it.
sneezing.
And I'm literally
Achoo.
talking about snoring because he looked like he snore. Poom looks like he snores. Joe definitely sneezes, if you feel me.
Hey,
So this show is a Thai show that comes out also on Fridays, starting April 24th on WeTV. Lord have mercy, WeTV.
I'm gonna have to sign
Um,
up for WeTV. I need to watch that.
Same. And last but not least, Flower Boy with I am so excited because our other favorite ship, or new favorite ship, one of our new favorites,
Pearl Peak.
Pearl Peak,
I feel like
are
we
in the
just
show.
saw them. That's crazy.
In Love
Love in
in
the
the
Moonlight
Moonlight,
just
which
finished.
was it's because the show was so memorable. Like it
Hmm.
feels as if like that show finished actually like maybe 4 or 5 months ago,
I know, but
but
they filmed Flower Boy. They knew that they
they're
were the
probably
hot shit.
filming it as Love in the Moonlight was airing. Um, but so great. This comes out on April 25th, Saturdays on Gago Lala. I am already sat for it because I know it's going to be great. We're probably going to see Peak crying every other episode again.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Them red
Um,
eyes, red
those red
eyes.
eyes. It just I am so excited. Oh gosh. Like we got some shows that I'm really looking forward to. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping because the bar has been raised that they do not disappoint. They really don't. Um, but yeah, we'll watch them and let y'all know what we think. With that said, I got a game for you.
That sounds like some evil soul nonsense. I got a game for you. You want to play a game?
Yes, I know.
Jigsaw, please.
I
It
love to
is
play
April.
games with you, Jonathan.
No, 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 no.
So, J Baby, because I literally went with a friend of mine for them to get something waxed.
Oh, a waxing,
I
but before you went to melted?
No, because it wasn't me getting anything
A waxing
waxed.
after melted?
It wasn't me, and it wasn't at Melted before or after. But you don't need to know the details, just need to know that it happened. And I thought, why not bring a new list of BL characters and you tell me if they are waxed or unwaxed. And also, this is our first game of this season. We haven't done a game yet this season, so
I
we
know you
gotta
love a
play
good
it.
game.
Yes, I love a good game. I love to play games with you, Jonathan. So let me know if you're ready because this is gonna be a fire round. You need to just say wax or unwax. Okay,
All
you
right,
don't
all
need an
right.
explanation or nothing.
All right, all right.
Okay. So the first one is Sankyu from Love in the Moonlight.
Thank you. He is waxed. He's
Remember, it is the
waxed.
1960s.
I know, but I know he gave himself a good waxing.
Yeah, I don't know if
He
they
wanted it
do wax
ready.
back then,
He
but
wanted it ready for his
maybe.
man. He was itching
uh,
for it.
Another period one, Trend from Shine.
Trend from Shine. No, all
Yeah.
natural.
Personally, I don't think anyone is waxed in the 1960s, but that's just me.
Yeah, it
You
was it
know,
was full bush.
yeah. Woo Wei from Revenge Love.
Now you know.
No, I don't think he even knows what a wax is.
No, and I don't think what's his name? Xiao
Chi
Shuai?
Chung?
No, his gay bestie would teach him how to wax that.
No,
Maybe,
probably don't
maybe.
even. I don't think he would want to teach
He
him.
said
I
he
think,
said in order to get Chi Chung, we need to do a little quick 1-2 on that balloon knot.
yeah, he was probably like, nope. He probably said, no, I'm not even gonna do this with him because we already know that's gonna be a mess. So, Tan from My Sweet Brother-in-Law. You remember that show?
Waxed, ready to go. They was doing it every day.
Yeah, yeah, and he was kind of a hoe anyway. Um,
He
Din
was.
Din from Love Like a Bike.
Who that?
Ta's character.
Oh, hmm. No, natural, natural.
Okay, okay. Paran from Kemjira.
When would he have time to wax?
He's too busy, dealing with demons.
Right? He too busy chasing off demons. But I mean,
Right.
his skin was like so smooth and pale. Maybe
Or maybe he just didn't have to wax at all.
he's naturally
Just he's a seal, a wet seal.
maybe a little wet seal.
Yeah. Um, Join from Stuffer.
She was waxed.
No, I
No,
highly
oh,
doubt it.
you said is hairy. It's
I highly doubt it. Dwayne ain't doing shit. Dwayne because he
you're
never
right.
trying to
He
be
said
ready,
because he said you gonna want this anyway. Soren is gonna want this anyway. You gonna
regardless. Like
take
he
it
wasn't doing. I mean, that
in
boy
any
was too
form.
busy eating to focus on that. Like having 3 meals per meal.
He didn't have to
Uh,
worry how it looked, the condition it was getting used regardless.
and also, like, just think about it. Like the way, what's his name was using him. Like that
Peace on.
thing was swollen. There's no way you getting that wax when it's swollen and torn
Not
because there was
torn.
no lubricant.
I still
No,
haven't seen the special episode, so
I haven't either, and I don't think I will. I'm good. I do
I
not need to
will.
see.
I need to see it. I need to see
Oh,
a
apparently they use
refresher.
condoms there
I
after
know.
not using them at all. Tada from Reset.
Ta-da. Hmm. Hey, Peter Pan. Natural.
Mm, yeah,
Definitely natural.
I agree.
Natural.
Naran from Shine.
What? No, no, no. Natural, natural.
Yeah,
Isn't
1960.
that
I
just
don't
this?
think
Yeah, yeah,
anybody
yeah, yeah,
doing
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Akira from Contrast.
N- Stop. Are we gonna get there where we're gonna see it? Are we seeing booty meat in contrast?
I
No.
ain't saying nothing.
I'm scared. He's in high school. That is no, he's in high school. Please, no. I hope he's not. I hope he's unwaxed. I hope he's living
He probably
life.
is because he probably smooth anyway.
Smooth for who?
Smooth naturally.
All right, all right, all right. I'm scared for my son.
Inspector Win from 4 Minutes.
Inspector Win. Is that
JJ.
or is that our mushroom JJ?
Yes.
Oh, we saw it was natural.
There you go. Uh T from Me and T.
Boy, I feel like low key. Hmm. Maybe waxed.
I think so, and I honestly would not be surprised at
Like
all.
he's just waxing like a I
Yeah,
don't
for his
know.
own aesthetic.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm getting. That's exactly the way I'm feeling. Um, okay. Ever4 from Eternal Butler.
There's probably a setting where it can grow and retract and
Yeah, there's
disappear.
no waxing happening because he's a robot.
It's a
So,
robot, so the hair can pop out and it can disappear.
right.
It's a function. It's like a setting.
hmm
Nasty.
Sukyan from Secret Relationships.
I don't know. Is this nose? Is this
Chin,
chin? Is this
yes.
chin?
Yes. Yes.
Natural. She natural, natural.
Duong from Duong with You.
Stop, leave Duong alone. No, Duong, no. I feel like he's natural, maybe. I don't
I
know.
think so too. I don't think
They're in college. No,
he
no.
acts too childish to even want to go and do that.
Leave my son alone. That's my son. TT, come into the podcast.
Kanade, aka Eyebrows from Stay by My Side After the Rain.
Stay by my side after the rain.
Yeah,
I
eyebrows.
mean, the way her eyebrows were done, then maybe she was waxed.
Maybe. Or just
Because her threader was on
trimmed in a
set,
shape.
right? hmm
Just
she got the
just
Bermuda Triangle down there and back there.
and back there. And last but not least, Jade from Dare You to Death.
Jade from Dare You to Death.
June's
Please,
character.
please. I don't want to think of snooze you to live.
Yeah, we
Um,
probably, even if so, we fell asleep before it happened. So we don't know. And we may never know. We're not gonna try
we
to
may
find
never
out.
know. We may never know. We may never know. I don't even want to. We may never know.
Right. Mm-mm.
But it's probably natural.
Probably, but we won't find out. That's okay. That's what
No, maybe
happens
it's
when they
waxed.
Jade?
Yes. We saw a lot of June's torso. So maybe
Maybe trimming.
if
I
the
don't think he
carpet
gonna do
matches the the blinds, I don't know.
that. I doubt it. I doubt it. Um, so before we go, thank you for playing, of course. Before we go, let's get to our Rye of the Week. So there is one that I pulled up from TikTok. So if you're not following us
Oh,
on TikTok, you need to go ahead and do that.
yes,
So a
please.
couple weeks ago, we had our episode on, BL fans being pirates, and
Hmm.
a lot of people actually commented on that one because it seems as if there are a lot of people actually doing that. Um, and the one I'm going to call out is
Say
from
their
all the
name.
books on TikTok. They said, I
Mhm.
have iQIYI, Viki, WeTV, Tencent, Gago, Lala, Netflix, and YouTube paid.
Ooh, okay,
I
money.
refuse to do the math to see how much I'm spending. I don't need that negativity in my life.
Mm, mm, I
And you know
feel you.
what? I feel you on that. I feel you. And there's been a lot of good comments on here because everybody's spending too much.
Too much. We're stretched thin. Imagine like this is only a way for us to watch Thai BL or to watch BL in general
Hmm.
across the Asian countries. Imagine if people who also want to see like American media, then you're paying for like Paramount Plus and you're paying for Disney Plus and Hulu, and if you watch sports then you're watching,
And the thing
HBO or
is,
whatever.
Hulu without VPN is not available outside of the US.
I know, but as an
And
American,
same
imagine
with
spending a
it's
hundred
same with
plus
Peacock.
dollars
We
on
already are because
digital media.
outside of the ones that I told you that that I have for RBL stuff, like I have iQIYI, I have Gaga, I have YouTube Premium,
Mm,
um I have and WeTV Tencent, right? WeTV Tencent though I'm currently not paying for, but there's that. And then Netflix,
mm,
Peacock, and Hulu.
too much.
Yeah.
Eight thousand
So
dollars a month
that's already a lot. And I need y'all to calm. I actually had to reduce my Hulu from the regular standard to
to
the
the
one
with
with
ads.
commercials. Because I was like, you know what? I don't mind a commercial at the beginning if I'm saving $10.
I might
Why
like
not?
Netflix. I can't. I'm like on and off with Netflix. I'll sign up for Netflix if I want to see a specific show, and then
Hmm.
I'll cancel it.
Well, I'm currently watching Beauty and Black, so
So we gotta keep going.
I got and it's still going and messy. And with that said, you know what? We need to start going. Okay. That is it for this episode of Ride Can Top My Knee. Make sure to like and subscribe before you get a black eye.
And I hope the Rye in your life waxes that hole.
Yeah,
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 in your milk.
maybe.
Maybe
Okay.
not your milk.